What makes this trip super special is that we're not only going to some of the most awesome places down here in the Southwest, but we're going to some of the most unique places.
When I went about creating Southwest Unbound and our new National Parks Unbound trips, I started looking at some of the more popular national parks. We have included a couple of really spectacular highlights, but those tend to attract some crowds. And from there, I started working on trying to find other places where we could provide the same experience, show some of our guests some amazing areas, but also do it in a very remote setting where oftentimes we're the only people out in these areas.
You can actually have the Grand Canyon entirely to yourselves, or exploring the slot canyons without having to wait in line for the next person to come around the corner. It's really yours.
When our country created the National Park Service, they created it to share these spectacular wonders with the world and to preserve them. And we really enjoy bringing our guests out into these national parks because it's amazing to see the look on their face when they see this stunning beauty.
It was pretty fun because this is our first time down here by the Grand Canyon and all that stuff. We haven't seen this before.
All this stuff that I've heard about and that I've seen pictures of, now gotten to see in person.
We had a lot of sun, we had some rain, but those changing things can make for beautiful, beautiful sunrises and sunsets. And as Linda mentioned, the stars, the Milky Way, we never see that stuff at home.
We can say that we hiked every day, but frankly, hiking in the Narrows is nothing like going down into Bryce. And it was nothing like seeing some of the National Park Service monuments that we had a chance to go to. Then getting out to the canyon, we really got to really diverge and see a lot of different things.
One of the great things about this trip for us was bringing our children here to visit these beautiful places and watch them experience it. And it was a real treat to see them light up.
So much energy and their smiles the whole time. That's what kids are supposed to be. That's how they're supposed to be, out in nature and enjoying their environment.
The opportunity to do this with them, right? To walk in waist-deep water, to see the hoodoos, to get out there and bike and see the canyon when no one else was out there was just fantastic. And to see the look on their face, to watch Ethan helping cook, watch Sarah interacting with the guides on hikes is fantastic. And so we all grow from that perspective.
We get lots of experiences together instead of just separate.
We also get to share memories.
To come out here to drop everything that you do in a normal day-to-day life and to just live in the moment.
It's so refreshing, and soon enough we'll be back to the craziness with all the technology, but it makes you appreciate just the wonder of nature that much more, how we are really meant to be in community with each other, and we're sitting around the campfire and we're telling stories and just feeling like that's really a lost art in this day and age, and just the appreciation of being together.
We weren't originally meant to live around surrounded by steel and cement and asphalt and big towering buildings, and it does something to our spirit that we don't really recognize until we get back out amongst nature and we feel that spirit rise, we feel it connect with us in a way that we can't really explain. See kind of the towering majestic monoliths and red rocks, you feel a little bit small, you feel a little bit young. It helps you put things in perspective. It helps you to think about the world and yourself and your life in a little bit of a different way. It's a spiritual experience, it's a chance to reflect and a chance to grow as a person.